Hello, I'm Philip Stoten from EMSNow. I'm here at SMTAI in Texas, and I'm joined by Keith Bryant from Nordson Dage. Keith, good to speak to you. I said Nordson Dage deliberately. There's not just Nordson Dage, there's other people in the Nordson group. Talk to me a little bit about how those companies interact, because they seem to be working closer together now.
Yeah, there's been a structured move over the last year and a bit to bring the two together. In fact, my official job title now is Sales and Marketing Director for Nordson Inspection Products, which includes Nordson Dage, Nordson Yestech. So yeah, the plan is to bring the X-ray systems, both offline and inline, closer together, and also AOI. Because they're complementary technologies, we're trying to produce, well, the model that we have in the US is we have the same service group, we have the same customer support group, we have the same sales group and the same routes to market, both for Yestech and Dage, and it's really made a difference.
Okay, and I guess that's a timing issue after the acquisitions of those companies, that now seems the right time to do it, or is it something that is in the market that's pushed you in that direction?
Well, possibly now it's the right time. There's been a gathering momentum to do it for a while. And it felt now, with the way the market was, the signs of the recovery, it was good to get ourselves, if you like, in a strong position just as things are starting to ramp up, rather than to try and change it when the market is already back to where we would like to see it.
Yeah, and people always say you win business or you win market share out on the ramps. Those are the
exactly right.
Those are the opportune times.
You've got to get your ducks in a row when things are or ideally before, or at least when things are starting to happen, because if you start trying to do it as you're too busy with sales and all the rest of the stuff, it just never works. Okay,
and in terms of making those machines complement each other in terms of technology or in terms of software, how does that work? Do they talk to each other?
The inline X-ray and the AOI systems almost have the same programming technology, I was going to say language, but that's the wrong word. But to put it in a simplistic way, if you can program the AOI system, you can program the inline X-ray. That's always been a strength, but we're levering that more now. But a lot of people are looking also at inline AOI, offline X-ray as a way to improve yield, get more money into their business, improve their quality, win more customers. So it's sensible to lever the strengths of Yestech where they are and lever the strengths of Dage where they are to, what we're hoping to do is to put together a test and inspection group which is bigger than the sum of the parts, if you understand what I mean.
Okay, and in terms of that strategy and that strategy developing, will that bring new products to market, or will you be looking out for other businesses to bring in that group?
Yes to both of the above.
Okay.
We have, obviously, like everyone, we have stuff in the pipeline for development. We're going to launch some very, very interesting stuff at Apex next year.
Right.
Before that, we've got some minor stuff that we're going to bring out for Productronica.
Yeah.
But the big thing really is just bringing the distribution channels together, bringing the sales together, the support guys together, and the customers like it because it's not one-stop shopping, and I hate that phrase, but it allows them to buy complementary technologies from the same things where they're dealing with the same people. You get the customer contact, you get the trust, and with Nordson behind us in terms of backing our R&D and everything else, that levers into the picture as well.
Yeah, it gives you a lot more credibility. And it's interesting what you say about the way I think the customers are looking to reduce their vendor list, reduce the number of people they're buying from. As the Americans say, it's only one throat to choke.
Oh yeah.
But we're seeing that in other parts of the line as well. We're seeing pick and place guys getting into screen printing ovens, making those connections. Do you think that's a trend that's happening everywhere, or just in the US? Or
I think we're probably strongest as a test and inspection group at the moment in the US. Second strongest probably through Europe, and then just building it into Asia.
Right.
And I think it's if we call it a sell, it's going to be a harder sell in Asia than it's going to be in Europe and the US. And again, that's the mentality. You know, people deal with people, people buy from people is the old saying. You know, and if you've got a good AOI machine, you've got a good relationship with those guys for 3 or 4 years, the machine's been reliable. You know, if they come to you with other products, then you're going to look at them favorably rather than somebody just walking in through the door off the street. Yeah. So, yeah, it really does make a difference. And I think you know, as you say, a lot of the big pick and place guys are going the same way. We have no aspirations to get into pick and place or anything, but you know, within the inspection arena, then that's going to give us an advantage.
Yeah, it absolutely makes perfect sense, doesn't it? And you talk about the ramp, things starting to improve. Also here in the Americas, is that North America? Is that Central America? Both, one more than the other?
We're seeing it pretty much all over. We have some new products for our bond testing division, which are micromaterials testing. A lot of those relate very well to the bare PCB market. Things like peel test for pulling copper off a bare board and pulling plating out of a hole and this kind of stuff. And that's starting to take off really well. And you know, we're getting almost a double whammy. We've got the business generally picking up, and then we've got the micromaterials market, which, you know, it's huge because when you look at it, there are a lot of established players that make fairly large pieces of kit that test stuff.
Yeah.
But because of our history with bond testing, we can test down to a very, very small level.
Right.
So we're looking at things like, you know, testing Velcro.
Okay.
You know, and you know the individual hooks, if you like, from Velcro, and we even ran a test on a spider's web just to prove a sort of capability thing.
Right. Okay.
So
the kind of tear strength of a spider's web.
That's an interesting diversion for us as well. So,
well, if you can grow your market share and the market can grow, and you can increase your offering, you know, it's all grist to the mill, isn't it? It's all good.
Well, that's what we need to be doing.
Absolutely. Keith, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you again, and look forward to seeing you in Munich.
I hope so, Phil. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you.